Hello guys, it's your boy. In today's video guys, I'm testing out the MacBook Neo's camera on this is Ruce's tech testing corner or table. So shall we get into the video? Today's video guys, I'm testing out the mic quality and the video quality of my MacBook Neo. If you guys didn't know, the MacBook Neo's camera quality is 1080p HDMI pretty much, and I'm testing it out right now. So far I think it looks really nice, the quality. Once again, you guys can probably hear noises in the background, quads, dogs barking, or even right now my brother has a couple of visitors, so I'm just testing out the mic quality to see if you could hear those. But anyways, shall we begin? About Apple products that I have over the years, so let's get into it. So starting off with my oldest is my iPod. This is my iPod. You can tell it's broken. I broke this in 2019, I think. I got mad that one day. And then I ended up throwing it a bit too hard, and it bounced off the table and hit the table from this angle, and it did a flip and fell off. But you gotta notice that sometimes your iPod get easily damaged, and I still use this by the way when it used to charge. Like really funny, even though it's like this broken screen, when it used to charge and turn on, I always use it like this. Anyways, but yeah, this is my oldest iPod product that I have, and let's get to my newest, and that was my iPad. And it's also cracked, but this one was cracked 3 years ago. I was jumping on a trampoline and I had headphones on, listening to music, and I guess I dropped it and I stepped on it. Yeah. And this is my iPod, see? iPad right there. You know it's dirty like that is because I never take it out of its case. Ever since I got the case, this case is old by the way, it's slowly falling apart. There are little pieces falling apart, see? But yeah, this iPod never leaves the case, even though it's falling apart. But yeah, I had this one since 2020, I think 2020 or 2019. I'm pretty sure 2020. I had this, and it's cracked. I'm surprised it didn't crack sooner. But it only cracked about 3 years ago when I was jumping, which is interesting. But those are my two iPad and my old iPod. I used to record videos on here by the way. If you guys watch my videos from 6 years ago, this is what I used 6 years ago. But yeah. And I have this one I have this one. This is my old iPod used to look. This is not my old iPod by the way. This is the one I found in a ditch. I found this in a ditch somewhere. It was like literally on the ditch. I had to clean it and everything. But my old iPod, my OG from 2015 to 2016, this is how it used to look. It was blue. And this is how I used to record my gameplays. Even the ones where most of my gameplays is my iPod pointed towards the TV. But it was a blue one like this, and it looks like this. This one doesn't turn on, but I tried, it won't turn on. But my old iPod used to look like this. But that's about it though. That's me yapping about my iPods and little sorts of histories and small talk. All that just to test out the editing software and the mic quality and of course the camera quality. Though you guys be wondering what do I use to modern days, like what I use to record videos, and that is on my Samsung phone right here, the Samsung Galaxy S24. This is what I use to record my regular videos. Is right here. So I usually record the face version of it, or it's pointed at faces and all that stuff. But yeah, face front camera is when I use to record the most. I mean, like doing my little showing off my drawings and stuff. And yes, I still use it to record other videos, and that's by the way, I use that to animate by the way. Little tiny snippet. I use my Samsung Galaxy to edit it. But once again, that's about it though. So my old iPods I used to use back in the day, but I stopped using my iPod and I started switching to Samsung since 2022. I think 2022 is when I started using more Samsung phones. But in 2020 to 2019, I used Apple like iPad and iPod. Before I ended up getting myself a gaming computer and finally a Samsung, and I'm finally up to date. Now I have the new Samsung. Well, not new anymore. There's already like a newer version of a Samsung Galaxy. Right now I'm using like 2 years now, a 2-year-old Samsung phone. But also I got my gaming computer and finally my MacBook Neo. But that's a little small story to show you guys what type of tech I'm using these past few years. But I'm starting to slowly switch my editing software from my phone to my computer. So my computer is pretty much for gameplay, where I edit gameplay videos like from Xbox 360 or TF2. While my phone is me doing vlogs, showing off my art or animating. That's about it though guys. I'm gonna end the video here. Once again, I like the quality of the camera on this MacBook Neo. It's better than my iPod. That's what I used to record my videos, showing off my drawings and stuff. Look, it's here. But this is what I used to animate on it too. My first animation was on this. For real. This is what I used to animate two of my scenes before I switched to a better drawing place like my Samsung. This one I used to animate on was on my Apple. But yeah, this is I also used to edit videos on here too of my old videos. That's why some of my old videos have like really fuzzy looking artifacts, like pretty fuzzy. But yeah, this is what I used to record and edit my videos before I moved to Samsung, which is really incredible. But yeah, this is what I used to use to animate and draw. Not bad though, eh? But anyways, enough wasting your time. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Once again, I'm just testing out the quality of the mic and the quality of the camera. The camera, once again, is 180p. The camera quality is good, 1080p, fantastic. But overall though, so we're gonna see how this turns out on a full video. So I'm gonna upload this onto my YouTube channel while editing on it and also testing out the camera quality and mic quality. So once again, everything you're going to see in this video is recorded on my MacBook, edited on my MacBook, and also uploaded on my MacBook. So we see how this will turn out. So once again though, hope you guys do enjoy this video and have a nice day. Peace.